Hello everyone, Krix is here and welcome to this very cozy, very Christmassy video. Today I am unboxing paints I got sent from one company and I am also doing illustration with you all, so buckle up, grab yourself a drink. Any drink will be fine, but if you want something Christmassy, maybe like hot chocolate with cream or marshmallows. But yeah, let's start. I'm gonna unbox it. I'm gonna tell what this is all about, but this is from store named Grabie. One of the team members contacted me. They sent me a link to try different like art materials, and I decided to go towards Chinese painting pigment colors. I never tried these ones myself, so I was like really intrigued and I wanted to give them a go. So this is how this looks. They have names up here from the colors, and these are the tubes. I don't think they have label in English. I pre-prepared small names, and I'm gonna stick them to each tube so I know which color is which, because this is all like in Chinese. These are 12 colors of Chinese mineral paint pigments. I never tried these colors before, so I was like really intrigued, and that's why I chose to review these ones. I don't have any experience with these paints whatsoever, so this will be like my first impressions. And this is not like a sponsored video, these are sent to me for free, but I will try to give my honest opinion about them. This is premium quality, and they all are made from natural minerals and plants. This is a non-toxic and it's safe for all ages, so for children, for adults. The color choices are really beautiful, so there's like titanium white, and then it's Gamboge, Cinnabar. So all the names are really interesting. I will stick the name to each bottle somewhere so I know which one is which. And I have like just this sticky paper, and I'm gonna do it now. So if you want to buy these paints from their website, I have a link down below. And I also have like discount code, which is 15% off if you put my name at the checkout, so Crixes. I'm gonna stick these ones at the back, I guess. This is just like for myself, so I know which one is which. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick all the names at the other side, and then I will be right back, okay? Okay, so these are all the colors, and first of all I have to say that the color selection is really interesting. These are not like your traditional 12 colors you could get in like paint set. They are really specific tones, for example like malachite, azurite. This doesn't look like ochre, to be honest. This is like a brown color for me, but maybe it will look different on paper. I'm gonna have my trusty old sketchbook for swatching. I use it every time I'm swatching something. So let's start swatching. So this is white, so I don't know how white will look on white paper. Probably white. Oh, this is actually smart. They have protective layer so it doesn't leak. I'm gonna actually take the white which is on here, so to not lose the paint. It's quite thick. It reminds me of gouache, to be honest. We'll see how it will dry. You know what? I'm gonna zoom in a little bit because it's super far away from you. So I hope this is in the focus. yeah, there is white. I just swatched it. Now I'm gonna try the next color, which is the only yellow color we have in this set, and the name is called Gamboge. I really like the name of this paint, so I like how thick it is. And I feel it's opaque, but you can make it transparent with water and make it like little bit lighter. By the way, I have another water on the side, so don't worry that it's dirty water if I'm not changing it. I have a bigger bottle next to me as well. The next color, Cinnabar. This is really interesting color, actually. It's like red, but not really, like orangish. Okay, so next color I'm swatching is called Vermilion. And let's see if it's the vermilion I know or not. It's really nice orangey color. Okay, next color is called Scarlet, so that one should be quite red, super red, I don't know, we'll see if it's that kind of red I think of when I think about this color. Yeah, it looks super red. There are a lot of reddish colors in this set, so more than I'm usually seeing, which is really interesting. But I'm noticing it's a little bit thicker than gouache, at least the gouache I'm using. So when I'm cleaning the brushes, the color stays longer in my brush, so it's like super pigmented as well. That's usually a good indicator, because if you are trying to clean your brush and it doesn't work that quickly, it means that there's like good pigment inside. The next color is Eosin red. I don't know how to pronounce it rightly. The only thing I don't like that a lot of, like, even though this is protective layer, this transparent thing, a lot of the paint stays on top of the lid, so I don't want that much paint in there. So I'm just gonna scrape it a little bit so it just doesn't stick to the bottom. Yeah, I could see that these are like super pigmented paints. It's hard to clean the brush from each layer I'm doing. So the next color is called Rouge. If I'm pronouncing it right, please let me know if I'm not. Oops. Yeah, so this has been through accident or something. Okay, I'm gonna take it from the bottom layer. Oh, this is really lovely color. This is deep red. deep red. Okay, so the next color is called Ochre. And even though if it's called ochre, it looks a little bit like brown in my opinion, but maybe it's like Chinese ochre or something like that, because these are Chinese painting colors. Let's see. Yeah, this is like really like brown color in my opinion. It doesn't look like ochre, but well, oh well. But this is like really classical brown color, which is nice. As I love muted colors, I think this might be my favorite from this set, at least yet. Maybe I will change my mind, because there are 4 more colors to see. But for now, this is my favorite. Okay, let's try this azurite color. Wow, this looks like turquoise to me. Really, really turquoisey color. Turquoisey? I don't know how to say. Okay, so 3 more colors to go. So this is malachite? Malachite? I don't know how to pronounce it rightly. Let's see what this color is going to give us. This is really beautiful color. It's like light blue. Look, almost clear bottom, top. I bet that this color looks great with azurite, the previous one, together like a combo. Okay, the next color is called phthalo blue, and I know this color really well. It's like a deep dark blue, and I think Indigo is like more neutral, but this is more with like this intense deep blue, like almost like royal blue, but not really. So I hope you can spot like how beautiful this color can be. I like how deep it is. If you put it a lot, it's quite dark, but if you mix it with water, it's a little bit more tone. It gives more value to it, to the color. Still cleaning the brush every time I need to put another color. Okay, and the last color is called Indigo. So this should be like a really blue-black color. It almost looks like black when I put it in like thick layer. Wow, it looks almost black. It's so impressive. It's really beautiful color. I hope the camera is picking this up so you can see how beautiful it is. And I'm gonna do illustration actually with these colors. So these are all the colors. A lot of reds, I would say. There isn't like green, like classical green. This is more like turquoise to me. You can see that when I add a little bit of water, it kind of not granulates, but like make this interesting effect. I think my favorite out of these ones are probably ochre, which is not ochre in my opinion. This is a little bit different for me. This is like a brown. I love this brown color. And I think I also love like this indigo one. I like how they look together. And also Cinnabar, it's like muted red or something like that. I don't know how to explain it. So leave down below in the comments section which is your favorite out of these ones. If you could have like 1 or 2 colors, which one you would put in here. I actually already drew illustration I wanted to make without knowing the colors. So I wanted to make like something super Christmassy. So we have like a scene next to fireplace with Christmas tree. There's a boy and a girl and the dog is sleeping. So something like super cozy. And now I have these colors. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have like this mini composition sheet, and I'm gonna try just like color options for this final illustration with you, because sometimes in my work I am doing like color compositions beforehand, so I approximately know where I want to put each color. So I didn't throw these ones away because there are still a lot of color, so I'm gonna mix and use them for the color composition sheets. I think I might have like a wood panel floor, so it would be like in this ochre color / indigo together, and then maybe I would mix like this azure together with Gamboge and see which color it will get. Yeah, so this is quite bright. I think I could mix it together with Indigo. So this would be like a 3. I'm gonna see another option. So maybe the 3 is lighter and it's like this yellow-green color. Or it can also be like in this azurite and indigo color. As I'm doing like these color studies for mini compositions, I want to make something, so I'm like happy to do it in bigger size. So now I'm checking which, like all the colors I have from these mineral paints and how I can incorporate this in my composition. And because I have so many like reds and oranges, I think fireplace or wall could be in one of those colors. I'm just not sure which is the best option. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try red fireplace here and wall on the next picture to see which color I like better. I think it will look really intense with this red color, but maybe it will look also really interesting. So I'm not sure which option would be better. I think either way, if I'm adding something red on top, like either at back or like a fireplace, I want to have like this front character, like a red jumper or something like that. So the color is not only in one spot, but it's like making this composition with each other and relates to each other. So the same goes for here. So this is like how I play usually with compositions, especially if I don't know what I will do in each part. I really like this brown color for floor, but I'm gonna try something else up there. And what I'm thinking now, because I have like this middle value red, I want to have floor darker than this color. So I'm gonna try to add indigo for the floor. Yeah, this is really, really dark. Not sure if I want everything that dark though. So maybe I can have it a little bit lighter. I'm gonna take like a wet paper and just take the color out a little bit. Yeah, like that. I think I like this one the best for now. Gonna see if I could add something else. Maybe the fireplace is in indigo color or in this phthalo blue. And the brown, it's a little bit not that desaturated, more plain brown. Yeah, this is also a good option, I think. I think what I really like is white or super pale-ish background. So I'm gonna lean towards one of these. I might go with this brown and this red color for like fireplace, because I think red fireplace would look really great. So these are the options I just sketched. Sometimes I do these ones just like to quickly show what I could change or my idea, and I think something between first and last will be something I will go towards. Okay, so I set up everything I need. I decided to pick 7 colors out of 12 just because I like to limit myself with limited color palette, so I can also explore mixing colors. I took out basically 3 reds and 2 blues, just because I wanted to have interesting approach. Maybe I will take one of those colors later on in this painting process, but I will start only with these ones. And I will also do something super neutral in the beginning. I decided to have super neutral background. Okay, so I'm gonna mix a little bit of white together with Gamboge and a little bit of Cinnabar. I'm gonna also use the properties of these paints because you can add a lot of water. I'm gonna almost make like this watercolor effect, so to say. I will mix a lot of water with them, so it's lighter color. So I'm really surprised with the pigments they have in these paints. I'm not sure if I like the opening part because there are a lot of these plasticky things which there are still a lot of paint in them, and because of the way I always use paint colors and I'm like super economic, I want to use these ones first before I start using the big tubes. This is just like my nature of painting, but I'm always trying to use every single drop of the paint I'm putting. So yeah, I want to use the lids in the beginning and then only then use other ones. I'm going for the Cinnabar for the fireplace. So I mixed this Cinnabar with tiny bit of Indigo. I think what I will do, I'm gonna do a little bit of music in the background, and I will see you a little bit later, and now I will just do the illustration. I might say something a little bit later, but now I will just enjoy the painting process with these paints, and then I will share my opinion, and I will see you in a bit, okay?
To see from the moment we arrived, Cornelia, you are one who will survive. When time's been bad, you put smiles on everyone. Think of you and of all I should have done. You told me the thing would shape or form that you're in, the place you're from, the wealth or the color of your skin.
Okay, so this is the illustration I started yesterday, and this is new day. I just decided to look to this illustration with fresh eyes and see things I want to change. And I also did some pencil drawings on top, just to know which parts I want to have fuller, so I added more details to color in. Today, when I came back to this illustration, I was so surprised by the brightness of these colors, by the pigmentation, and yeah, I will continue drawing a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna begin painting again. Just like a small detail, so I'm gonna grab like thinner brush. Actually, super curious to know how it will layer on top, because yesterday when I tried to layer on top, it works similar like traditional gouache, the one you can reactivate if you put something on top. So you kind of need to think a little bit more like watercolors. If there is like super dark part, it will be harder to get it lighter later on. So you need to leave lighter parts beforehand. I didn't know it, so I have some darker parts which will be probably a little bit harder to work with. But oh well. Like, I left these mini plasmacy things from each paint to check if I can reactivate the paints after overnight. And yes, you can literally add a little bit of water and then the paint is good again. So even if you are leaving these mini boxes open, the paint will be a little bit drier, so I would recommend closing them every time you finish painting. But if you forgot something, it's not like the worst case scenario, because you can literally reactivate them with water again. I also want to add a little bit more branches to the tree, because I want to have it like look richer, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna add literally just like a few more branches here and there. And yesterday I had like this strategy to mix this azurite color with indigo and gamboge, and then it makes perfect green. It's just like about the proportions, but yeah. So the indigo makes the green darker, and gamboge mixed with azurite, it makes the color green warmer. So it's like the perfect combination, because in this set there aren't any like real greens. So, but at the same time we actually don't need like greens, because we can mix them with yellow and blue. So I rather explore mixing. Now you can see I just added the yellow ribbon on top of a kind of dark-ish brown background, and the yellow is not that bright anymore because it's kind of yellow mixed with brown in this corner up here. If you're adding something on top, it will affect the previous layer. You can also play with layers and transparencies and use this in your advantage. You need to think about it while you paint as well, what to leave lighter and what to color in. I also read a little bit more about pigment paints yesterday, so I'm gonna read some facts. So these Chinese pigments are traditional medium to traditional Chinese brush paintings, besides ink, and these are similar to Western gouache paint. So there are different types of Chinese pigments you can get, and they come in different forms. For example, in chips, cakes, or powder made from natural plant and minerals. Some of these require preparation by adding glue before they can be used. So these are already like ready-made, but you could like mix your own mineral paints. They're like traditional colors, and I didn't know that there are like 12 basic colors that are widely used. I think all of the colors are here are those colors. In the beginning I thought like why they're specifically these kind of colors, but it's like traditionally these are the top 12. This is the end result. Super Christmassy illustration. Also, thank you so much, Clara from Grabie store. She decided to send these to me, and I'm actually really impressed and happy. So if you are interested in these paints, I will link down to the store down below, and I also have 15% off code, which is called Crixis, and you can use that code in the checkout and get 15% off of your order. There is another thing that is not related to this video, and I decided to do like mini giveaway for Christmas. So if you want to participate in giveaway, you can write in this video comments down below or on my latest community post what are you grateful for in 2021, and I will pick one name from the hat in the next video, and that person will receive mini Christmas gift from me, because I have actually store update coming up. Okay, so with that being said, have a good evening, morning, wherever you are, and I will see you next week, next Wednesday, for another video. And yeah, Merry Christmas, and okay, bye. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.